And we know that children who grew up during the coronavirus pandemic faced all kinds of upheaval to their lives at home and at school. And now a new report is being published praising what it calls their remarkable adaptability and resilience. The COVID-19 inquiry is publishing the testimony of 600 young people who were under the age of 18 during the pandemic. Our education editor, Bronwyn Jeffries, has more.
We had to social distance, like you were 6 feet apart wherever you went.
Getting back together for the new term, looking back at life-changing events. These students were 11 or 12 when COVID lockdowns arrived. Some families separated. There was loss and grief around them, their lives pushed online.
I was just on social media all the time, seeing this content and having thoughts that I'd never really processed before. I'd started to look in the mirror and go, oh, I could change that about myself, or I don't really like that about myself, but I hadn't thought that before, and I think that's because there was nothing else to do.
Ever since COVID, I've had like anxiety and I get panic attacks in certain environments. So like public environments now, I can't get on buses because it's too much for me and I just want to get off.
The hardest thing was definitely losing my dad. I wasn't able to go see him in the hospital and stuff like that. His health declined. I sent him a message the night before, and then the next morning I found out what happened.
I was so overwhelmed by how tired I was. I'd never experienced something like this before. I was only 12.
Avalyn, now 16, has long COVID.
I thought I'll be back doing everything in a year or so, and then 2 or 3 years later I'm kind of starting to understand that might not happen anytime soon.
She left school for home education. She's managed to pass 4 GCSEs. Her creativity has flourished through illustrating and writing 2 books. Avalyn is reimagining her future.
I think before the path was very straightforward. It was the same as everyone else, school, college, university, job. And now that was taken away, I've had to think of kind of new ways and new paths to follow. And some of them seem a bit crazy to me now, but I'm hoping that as I move forward, I'll still be able to do it.
Childhood happens once. COVID disrupted it. The impact is captured in today's report.
What it's told us is about the real challenges that many children and young people lived through in overcrowded housing or struggling with their learning. But it's also shone a light on the remarkable adaptability and resilience of children to live through a life-changing set of circumstances during the pandemic.
My self-confidence, I think, in a way it's grown through COVID. I think COVID was a way for me to explore how I feel about myself.
It taught me that there's going to be a lot of obstacles in a way that you can't predict. And no matter what happens, you need to learn how to overcome these problems.
You don't know when something like this is going to happen again, whether it could happen again in the future. I spend a lot more time with my family now because I don't know when it's going to be taken away from me.
Getting to learn more about myself, I think I got to explore different passions and be creative, and I think that has influenced the kind of person I am today.
I think I have a greater appreciation almost, and I've tried to get out more and try to experience more things in case anything was to happen again, God forbid.
That's Bronwyn Jeffries reporting.
Now, we have been